Konnichiwa, Jits. Welcome back to the cast.
Not the Dracula flow.
I saw it this morning, dude. As soon as I saw it, I wrote it down in my notes. I'm like, I'm starting the podcast off with that.
Konnichiwa, Jit. I will continue to be him. I am him.
Yo, I haven't seen a post from Daily Dracula Flow. He's literally not even living up to his name.
I deleted the account.
What?
It got flooded with fucking, like, I literally didn't do anything besides post Dracula Flow, and like the entire feed, like every time I opened it, got flooded with fucking like Instagram whores, and I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm deleting it.
That happens. I don't fucking look at any bitches. I look at memes and big old yids pop up on my screen. I mean, not that I'm complaining, but at the same time, like, if I'm in public trying to look at Instagram, the first thing I see is boobs. I'm like, okay.
And if I'm at work trying to fucking post Dracula Flow daily, and I'm seeing it.
I open Instagram while I'm at the gym waiting on a machine, and then it's just big old ass right there, and I'm like, all right, guys.
I saw a thing that says Instagram, like, pushes content like that.
They do, and it pisses me off. To no avail. Like, I'm just trying to watch people get run over.
Yeah, dude. Instagram beef. We got beef with Instagram. The BOOFCAST is at war with Instagram.
Yeah, I stopped posting on Instagram. It's like, I lied.
Okay, wait, no, because I actually do have some beef with Instagram. Instagram has fucking completely sucked ever since, and honestly, even before they were bought out by Facebook, which makes complete and total fucking sense.
Elon, Twitter straight up gives porn.
The whole thing, Twitter's horrible. Twitter's actually
been like
horrible.
That,
and I agree, and this is why I've never really, like, had Twitter, and, like, I've never really liked it. Like, I've never really used it that much. Like, I've had Twitter accounts, but it's just, like, it's so bad, bro. Dude, it's so fucking, such garbage.
I love Twitter for that reason, because I get a bunch of, like, fucked up memes, hood fights, and people getting decapitated. It's pretty fucking... I like watching the fucking hood fights
like
in a Walmart.
That I could deal with, but
I like watching the hood fights in the Walmart.
I feel like
those are the best.
Twitter especially, it pushes like so much bullshit that I don't care about, and it's like really annoying.
That's actually something I did want to talk about. That's something I wanted to talk about.
Okay, well, let's just get into it.
Kanye's Twitter post, dude.
Oh my god, bro. Okay, no, here, actually, I'm low-key mad because I kept seeing like a whole bunch of TikToks about people like ripping down their Kanye posters or like whatever and being like, I can't believe this, like seeing the person that like got me into rap like stoop this low, and I'm just like, why are we surprised? Because he's literally done this before and he's been consistently being like a pretty bad person for a while. He's been
problematic since the 90s.
Dude,
yeah,
I don't
literally
care. Bro, he's a fucking experiment, dude. Like, he really is. What was the one? I don't remember what it was, but he posted something like, thank you guys for participating in my social experiment.
Yeah.
I still have my billions, and I'm like, what? What the fuck is this guy? What meth is this guy smoking?
Dude, he is
honestly a loose cannon, and I fucking love it.
Things he probably should be on.
He is a loose cannon.
He is a loose cannon, and I love it. It's so funny.
I don't love it. It makes me sad. I feel like he's almost 50 years old. Like,
bro,
grow the fuck up, bro.
Oh my god,
literally.
I didn't even know that.
Like, he's not a fucking 20-year-old edgy, like, trying to make it in this industry rapper anymore. Like, he's established. And also, the most important thing, in my opinion, he can't make like beats anymore. He can't make songs that fucking slap. He's not making best hit, like greatest.
Speak for your fucking self, buddy. Did you hear Scoop Diddy Whoop?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, kind of a banger. That's ironically a banger, but yeah, like he's almost. You're 47. He's got kids. Like, grow the fuck up. Like, and also like if he's got shit to say, like put it in your music and make people listen to you. But he doesn't make good music anymore. He's irrelevant, and he's. Like, in my opinion, he's just, like, he needs that attention so bad, so he's just gonna go on his little Twitter tangent and be like, oh, I'm relevant, like a 14-year-old boy.
Just saying, and don't take this the wrong way, everybody, but we're talking about him, so he's relevant again. we made him relevant again.
I guess so. It's just so fucking outlandish.
The memes made him relevant again. That's my take on that.
Yeah, but what does he get from that? Does that make his music any better? Does that make people like respect
he's doing it to sell another shoe line?
He's selling a shirt with a literal swastika on it. Like at some point, like
it's just Kanye doing Kanye shit.
Like at some point, people like lose respect for you. And
didn't he bash the Jews? Wait, didn't he bash the Jews?
Yes, he's said a lot of really
okay.
Don't
shit. Take this out of context.
General understanding, he's off his fucking rocker.
Don't take this out of context. He said like Hitler was pretty chill, some shit like that. That's not a direct quote, but he said something about like Hitler being pretty chill. It's like Hitler was chill as fuck or some shit like that.
He said a lot of like anti-Semitic stuff, and he said a lot of stuff about like. Do you see? He said fuck what's his name? The friend that passed away. I can't remember. I'm not a big.
Is his name Ye on Twitter? What's his tag?
I think he I think he deleted his Twitter. He said he was gonna delete it.
Oh, well, what the fuck? Very good.
He said Elon unfollowed him and he just deleted the whole thing.
There was some dude that was really like significant in Kanye's like come up, and they used to make music together all the time, and they were like really, really close. And I guess he passed away like a while ago from something fucked up, I don't remember. And he was posting like, oh fuck this guy, like my mom would have hated you, like or Dondo would have hated you, like all this shit, and like just crossing a line for like true like diehard Kanye fans. And so that's pushing a lot of his diehards away, I guess. You know what I mean? I've been watching a lot of like TikToks about this.
I've been seeing people
it's kind of
say
interesting
stuff like that. Like I was such a big Kanye fan, and after all this,
do you guys like Dragon Ball? Or do you know a little bit about Dragon Ball?
No.
Oh, I saw that fucking. I think I know which one you're talking about. Wait, hold on. Oh my god. It's still loading. Oh my fucking god. Oh no, I didn't see that one. I didn't see that.
This means nothing to me.
So basically, Bobbity is a mind controller to make will boost the evil within somebody's heart to make them stronger.
Is this making Kanye stronger?
I mean, he deleted Twitter, so
who's to say?
Who the fuck
All we can do is wait and watch. Really.
He went on a very
it's just entertainment at this point.
He went on a very big like political anti-Semitic rant, like day after day, morning after morning, and then just started posting porn.
Yep,
he was straight up just posting porn.
I mean, you saw the whole thing with his girlfriend at the red carpet, right? Like that was fucked up.
That was insane. She looked so uncomfortable.
That was really fucked up. She looked so sad. Like she looked so like dead in the eyes, and like she literally shook her head no. She literally goes like no twice, and then he's still like Kanye's a fucking bad person, and he has been he's always been a bad person. He's been a bad person for a long fucking time. Like I said, I don't know why anybody's surprised that all of a sudden he's saying this shit. Like, dude, he's been on this.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I wanted to talk about. I don't think we need to keep exploring this.
And for sure. And at the end of the day, he has some really good bangers. And that's the part that makes me upset about this is like, clearly you can make good music. Like, why don't you just like stop doing this whole weird thing and get back in the fucking studio?
I think I only know like 4 Kanye songs.
I don't even listen to Kanye.
I don't listen to Kanye really, but he made a lot of songs that were like popular back in the day. You know what I mean? Like a lot of good nostalgic songs.
Oh, like Drake.
Drake, I've never really liked that much. I'm not gonna lie. Like
I like
in my
2 of his
opinion,
songs,
Drake
and they're
does
both
not have any talent. Like, I can admit that some of Kanye's older songs were, like, good, and he had some, like, good stuff in there, but Drake, I'm like, I don't feel like you're really that much of a songwriter, I'm not gonna lie.
The only good Drake song out there is, I think it's called Jungle, or something like that.
I'm not familiar.
Something like that. That's the only good one, in my opinion.
I think the only songs I liked from him was Jumpman and, what's that other one? I just had it in my fucking mind.
Was it popular?
Yeah. It was like an old
Hotline
one.
Bling.
No. Fuck no.
Summer 16. So bad. I hated that song so much.
Summer 16?
Summer 16. I like that one. That's about it. That was back in the fucking day.
LA?
This was like
Half
2015,
this shit's
2016.
going straight over my head. I do not care.
Okay, wait. Can we pause
Wait,
really
what?
quick? Because we didn't even introduce our guest today.
Everybody knows Karim, guys. This is Karim.
Krim is back today.
Karim has been on I think he's been
I'm
on
sorry,
1 or 2
Karim.
episodes.
Yeah.
I think 1.
I was with Creamy and Coda.
Yeah.
2 separate
2.
episodes.
Yeah.
Krim
This
put up
would
an
be my
image
third.
of Photo and
person.
Creamy.
The first
Yeah.
person to be back for a third time. How do you
think so,
feel?
yeah.
How have you been?
I've been alright. Very tired at the moment, but
Yeah.
that's to be
See,
expected.
I've been watching him yawn this whole time.
He's over here.
My bad.
Fenton leading.
It's damn near my bed.
Don't worry, we won't keep you here for too long.
It's all good.
He's gonna have to listen back
Just
to this
been
anyway and
tired
watch
past
himself
couple
yawn.
days.
Well,
Looking forward to it.
We've said this a bunch of times. Karim, put this in. This is the editor Karim.
Yeah. This is Editor Krim. He's the one that does all
Still
the
very
dirty work.
new to it, but I'm doing it.
He's
You're
doing a
killing
great
it,
fucking
bro.
job.
Yeah, you're fine. You're doing so good.
I think I've been at it for like a month and a half, 2 months, something like that.
Yeah.
Really? Has it been that long now?
Yeah.
It's
That's
been a hot
crazy.
minute. Because I think
That's
we just
crazy.
posted the 14th, and I believe I started on the 8th.
Something
Damn.
like that.
Can't believe it's 14. How do you guys feel?
Oh, right now we're on episode 15.
15! Whoa!
This is
Bro,
15.
what the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't even
In
know.
5 weeks we'll do episode 20.
Yeah.
That will be a milestone. If we make it to 50, we gotta do something special.
I'll shave my head.
Can we do Mr. Worldwide?
Dude, we need to do that soon. I was looking at balls caps the other day because I really want to do it.
I need to hit up the Party City on Get a ball
Literally,
cap.
all I need is just a fucking ball cap. I have
Glasses.
sunglasses. I have the fucking suit and whatnot. I'm set.
And I,
I can
Mr.
still see
Worldwide,
that.
Mr. 305. You know the roof on fire. We go boogie, boogie, woogie, boogie.
Jiggle, wiggle,
Roof on
and
fire.
dance.
Pitbull is a way to go when I'm playing COD, dude.
We go drink
Anytime
drinks and take shots until we fall down.
Anytime I'm on Black Ops
Sorry.
6, straight Pitbull, dude.
Ale.
It's such a fucking. It is such a banger. No, that's somebody who needs more recognition. Not fucking Kanye. Pitbull.
Shout out Pitbull. Shout out Pitbull. Unproblematic, by the way. To
Pitbull's
my
a fucking
knowledge.
gangster, dude.
Let's see what he posts on Twitter.
Let's look at
Sorry.
Pitbull's Twitter. Is it worth
I
anything?
don't think he.
Is
posts
it
on Twitter.
problematic? There's no way. It's actually him if he does, anyways.
Probably not.
He's also kind of old. from
Pitbull's
what I know.
old, but he doesn't
To be
fucking look
fair,
it.
most of the people that you
No, he
listen
still
to
looks
as a
the
child
same.
are old.
He's still Mr. 305.
He's looked the same since I was a fucking kid. Pitbull does not age.
He
Like,
knows
Oh my
who he
god,
is.
they made a remix of It's My Life.
Like his music,
With
Pitbull does not
Pitbull
age.
My life.
Oh, he does it in Spanish. Maze, I need your translation.
Hey, that's all I'm fucking good for.
No.
Live on the
He's just a
podcast.
fancy Google. Oh my.
Wait,
Oh, this is what we're doing?
More
We
stream.
don't, we don't need to do it live on the podcast. Oh,
I can
it's just a
barely read
Twitter
that.
video.
Paso corto, vista lore. He translates it for you. It's literally right there. He says it in Spanish and then in English.
I hope you know I'm leaving this in, Joey.
Fortnite.
Yeah, that's all he's.
Joey's a racist, confirmed.
Happy birthday, Pitbull.
Happy
January
birthday, Pitbull.
15th.
How old is he? Does it say?
We could look it up. My PC
How
shit
old-
itself.
oh,
Okay.
bruh.
He's 44.
Okay.
Damn. He still does not look 44. He still looks fucking.
He's younger than Kanye.
Not as old as Kanye. That's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
he's
Stop
born 81.
talking about Kanye. Hey, that's the year.
January 15th,
Honestly,
1981.
Dude,
That's the year my
Pitbull
dad was
is
born.
music, bro. Pitbull is music. Why dream when you can live it? Music is freedom. Oh yeah,
Wise words
it's
from
all about
Pitbull.
what you leave behind. Yeah, nothing comes easy. It's all hard work. There's no...
Dude, Pitbull is more inspiring than the fucking Rock.
On God, bro. We love Pitbull. I'm following him. I'm following Pitbull.
Low key. Is there anybody else you guys used to listen to or
Did
follow?
you cut out,
like,
or did my
watch
fucking
that's-
shit just shit itself?
I don't know.
Hello? Can you hear me?
There we go. Hello.
Hello?
Okay, I'll just restart.
This won't be your first night?
Crab cut that.
Don't cut that one. What for? Continue. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Less work I can do, the better.
I was gonna ask, is there anybody you guys used to like that's now problematic, or that like had a thing that you can think of that's significant?
That had a thing? What do you mean? Like back in the day, or they still have to be problematic to this day?
No, like in general,
Define
just anybody.
Problematic.
Like,
I mean, Michael Jackson
did a bad thing, and now everybody hates them.
You really think Michael Jackson diddled those kids?
No, but he held a fucking baby over the fucking balcony.
Okay.
Like, hey.
Okay, conspiracy theory.
Mr. Blanket.
There's a conspiracy theory that Michael Jackson was castrated when he was a kid so that his voice would stay like the way it was, and that's why he's like he does like kid stuff because he never like grew up. And
I don't know because
that's got a little bit of merit.
Back in the day, that's how they used to get those like kid opera singers to have that high pitch. He would castrate them, but they wouldn't live long. Michael lived a full fucking long life.
Well, we have modern medicine now, and he was rich as shit, so he could afford to do whatever he needed to do to extend his life. And he still died early.
He did die early. He died at like what?
What?
Yeah, I think he was like 51.
Died. I think he's still alive.
He's older than I thought. He died like when we were kids.
I was like 9.
I feel like I remember. Yeah, I feel like I remember my parents being sad, and I was like, "Why?"
I remember I used to love Michael Jackson. And then like my parents were like, "Oh, look, he died," and they were like expecting me to cry about it, and I was like, "Okay." All right.
I like knew his songs, but I like didn't know who he was.
He'd his last he.
Frankly, I didn't have access to anything.
Frankly, sorry.
Locked inside, but I was very sad when I heard about Robin Williams passing.
That was horrible.
Was a hit. Yeah.
That made me fucking cry like a little bitch.
Yeah, that was horrible. Also, just because like, obviously, like the fact that it was a suicide, that was so like gut wrenching.
Mm-hmm. Who's Robin Williams?
What? You're capping. You're lying.
Excuse me. This is rage bait, right?
No, I'm being genuine. Hold on.
What? You don't know who Robin Williams is?
Dead Poet Society,
Jumanji.
Oh my god, Jumanji. He did
Mrs.
so
Doubtfire.
many.
Stranded.
Yes, that was the other one I was thinking of.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
I don't know famous people. I only know like really famous people.
Look up Robin Williams. Robin's really famous.
Robin Williams is really famous.
He's not niche. He's very famous.
He is, yeah.
He's
like Adam Sandler level famous.
He was in Night at the Museum.
Yeah.
Yes, he was the guy on the horse.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Yes. On the horse, remember at the end?
He was an integral part
of my on the horse?
Stupid. That's a fucking niche Fitz joke. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know who like. We were talking about problematic celebrities, and then we got into
Robin
other
Williams,
celebrities.
He's totally problematic. He died.
I have one that I can.
My issue started when he died. He's problematic.
Look, pretty much everyone that I liked just killed themselves, so I don't really have any problematic celebrities.
POV.
What's up with the fucking Trump hands? Like, everybody, when he died, you know, what do you think of the fucking Trump?
They all commit suicide.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm stimming.
Don't know what to do.
Hey, I'm stimming.
Have you guys seen? Have you guys seen Kai Cenat react to Not Like Us for the first time, and he starts throwing up a bunch of gang signs, and then he's like, yo, wait, dude.
He brought back the fucking Crip Walk. Kanye, not
that
Kanye,
was so funny. Kai?
Kendrick.
Lamar?
Kendrick, yeah. Did you see Serena Williams?
Yeah.
I heard about
it. Oh, the tennis player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drake's ex-girlfriend?
Wasn't
the tennis
on
player?
Stage? Yes, literally. It was crazy. She was in blue. She was crip walking on stage with Kendrick as Drake's ex-girlfriend. And also as a badass tennis player. Kind of a dub, not gonna lie.
L for fucking Drake.
Dude, literally.
Anyways,
also, apparently,
hey Drake.
Apparently he was there at the stadium. I didn't realize he was at the fucking Super Bowl. I saw a thing. He's literally was there.
Damn,
that's kind of hilarious.
They definitely invited his ass for that reason.
I saw that afterwards.
And after this, hey Drake.
After the Super Bowl and stuff, all that shit happened. I saw that people were saying that Drake was like took a big hit from that. That he came out of the fucking house wearing like a big loose white t-shirt, yellow fucking shorts, and like foam, bright blue boots, like cowboy boots. He just walked out the fucking crib like that, and they're like, dude, he is down fucking bad after the fucking Super Bowl. I was like, Jesus,
he's depressed.
Dude. He's fucking something.
Hey, all that's showing me is that be very hateful and you can make it big.
D1 hater, honestly. He won 5 Grammys. Kendrick? Okay. Let's talk about Kendrick, low-key.
He's problematic.
He is an artist. No,
he's an artist, but I love him too, but he's so problematic.
For what?
He started. I believe he started it.
For the beef?
Yes, he started it. No.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think it's problematic to call somebody out when they're doing wrong. That's all I'm gonna say.
Valid.
Like, I don't think it's problematic. People can take it however they want. It doesn't make them in the wrong. You know what I mean? You can say it's fucking problematic.
Why did you drink the water like that?
Are you
Swallow,
okay,
Joey? Swallow it.
No, I said it out.
Dude.
Bitters or quitters.
Dude.
I don't even know why you guys are laughing.
You didn't see him drink the fucking water?
I saw
I'll do it again.
Something.
Do it again.
He's really like that after say,
Oh
yeah, no,
God.
totally valid.
Munching on the
Swallow
water.
that bitch like a fish.
No, he's
I
just
don't even remember what I was saying. Kendrick's
what
not
were you-
problematic. He may be a little confrontational, but I like that. He's got heart, and I think he is an artist. And I think even before Not Like Us, like I've liked Kendrick for a long time. Like I think a lot of his older albums are just like art. I think they're really good. I like them.
They are really good. Mad City, dude. That was a
Mad
classic.
City's so good.
Yeah.
He makes
Good
music.
Kid, Mad
Yes,
City.
I agree.
That shit
The
goes
Pimp a
hard.
Butterfly, dude.
He makes
another-
art. And
Even
the
damn.
Super Bowl, the halftime show is really good too.
Hey,
You know,
all I'm saying, bro. Kendrick just opened his mouth, so I'm gonna have to put my dick inside of it now.
Dude,
Hey.
that is a fucking crazy line.
I
You could say
can't believe
anything.
Drake
You could
thought
say anything.
He literally
That's what
thought
you
he
fucking
ate
went with.
too.
Dude,
He thought
he
fucking
ate for real. Nah, no cap. He ate for real.
He thought.
Hey.
I can't even pretend. Not even as a joke. I can't even say.
I
it.
can.
No, I
it's sad.
can't.
No,
It
W.
is sad.
And he literally raps like that too. Kendrick just opened his mouth.
Yeah, dude,
Put my
nah.
dick inside of it now.
Not to mention the whole like. I mean, it goes without saying because of the whole Not Like Us thing. But like, did you guys see the whole him kissing a like 17-year-old on stage thing?
Yeah, back in the
It was
fucking
like-
day, yeah.
That was so long ago though.
Okay, he was still old as
Rhyme
shit.
doesn't make
He was
something
still like in his
no?
right.
No,
He
he
was
was
in
in
his
his like mid-20s.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was old enough to know better and to not do that. It was
It's
not
one thing
like
if you've
that.
got like a year or two difference. It's another one you got a couple.
And then
A
yeah,
couple
no.
is too crim.
It was more than a couple. It was like I think he was like 26 or 27. I want to say he was like 9 or 10 years older than that girl, which is like yikes. And I could be wrong.
That's a
Maybe it was
heavy
less,
yikes.
but he was at least in his like 20s, like
Yeah.
mid 20s.
It's
don't
harder
remember.
to find a celebrity without problematic past than it is to find. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Than it is to find somebody who does like a clean slate of a past.
Yeah, and nobody's gonna
Yeah.
have like a completely clean slate, but I try to judge people on like
Granted, I don't expect
you know.
people to be a Will Smith, but
a whole
for
character.
God's sakes, you don't got to go diddling no kids.
That's what I'm
Will
saying.
Smith do? Wait,
Is
what
it
the
really
fuck did
that
Will
hard?
Smith do? Hello?
Just kidding.
Is it really that fucking hard?
Will Smith's
Like, come
known to
on.
be really clean. Like,
Oh
nothing
yeah, ever
wrong.
since back in the day, yeah.
Until he slapped that guy.
Hey, put
Chris-
some respect
Chris
on
Rock?
Chris Rock.
Was it Chris? It was Chris Rock?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got it
couldn't remember
right!
who it was. I couldn't remember who it was.
That shit was funny though, I'm not gonna lie.
Chris Rock's
Brandon,
no,
I
no
haven't
disrespect,
studied up.
but
To
I don't
my
really care.
understanding, he deserved it.
Chris Rock?
No, honestly, Will
Wasn't
was
he
kind of.
He received the slap.
Wait, no, but wasn't he? Isn't he like kind of bad to his wife? I thought I saw something that was like.
Will Smith
he
or
was,
Chris
like,
Rock?
rude-
Who
no,
are we
Will Smith
talking
was
about?
like rude as shit to his wife, and then they had like,
Oh.
didn't they like cheat on each other? I saw something about
Will
that.
Smith. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that Jada and that
No,
Will
no.
from
Hold
J.
on.
Cole.
It was an entanglement. It was an entanglement.
Okay, call it whatever you want.
Dude, no, that was a big fucking meme when all that shit was going down. That Jada Smith was like, "It was an entanglement. I didn't cheat on you." That was a big fucking
you like kind of did.
Weren't they married?
Did though? Like yes, like that's what I'm saying. This is like he's not completely clean.
His celebrities being fucking like, celebrities. All celebrities are a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, nobody's perfect. You know
Money
what I mean?
Gets
but I try to
the only good celebrity, and I don't even count him as a celebrity because he's a YouTuber, Corey Kenshin.
That's
my dog. Corey Kenshin, that's my dog.
Dude, we've been slandering all fucking types of celebrities this episode.
That's
not
fine.
Pitbull.
Let them have it. It's nothing they're not used to anyways. What's our opinion gonna do? We're just a drop in the bucket to all the opinions they hear in a day. I don't think
no damn bucket. It's a whole ass ocean.
Our whole 20 views. Oh no. Sorry.
Okay,
guys.
20 viewers.
I apologize.
Leave comments.
Really shooting yourself in the foot.
All right, do you guys want to actually talk about some shit besides rambling about the music business?
Sure.
Sophie, you said you had a topic. You said you had one. I have multiple.
No, you should start, and we'll sandwich my topic in between.
Dude, I've been fucking coming up with shit all fucking week. I didn't even know I was gonna be here.
Or, I don't know, I feel like my topic's a little more serious, so maybe it should be later.
I hit leg day.
I did leg day today, too.
My legs are fucking shot.
I walked 3 miles, and then legs.
Stairmaster.
I took an exam today. That was my workout. Mental workout. I think I failed, but it's cool.
I have a bunch of stuff.
Pick your favorite.
My favorite, dude. All right, I thought about this one yesterday, I think, or this morning. So we're pretty versatile, and we're pretty, OG gamers. I'd like to say so. But I judge you based on your choice and your answer. When you're playing Mario Kart, who did you choose?
Bowser. Every time.
Shy Guy. Specifically Black Shy Guy.
Are we doing, like, what Mario Kart?
Any. Doesn't fucking matter. Hold on. I'm going to be honest. I've only played Mario 64.
Okay, 64. So we're going off of that roster?
Anybody.
Any roster?
Yeah.
Now, back in the day or now? Because I still play Mario Kart.
Pick your favorite, Joey. What's your go-to?
Now it's Yoshi. Back in the day, it was Wario and Donkey Kong.
Dude, alright. I still play fucking Donkey Kong. Anytime I play Mario Kart, I want to be the fucking monkey, dude.
No, I won't be the monkey.
Dude, I've always played fucking Donkey Kong, especially, Donkey Kong Country, but like in Super Smash Bros. On the 64, I'd love playing Donkey Kong because he has that fucking spinning move, dude.
No cap.
His arms on, just starts
My
spinning.
DK is disgusting in Smash Bros. My DK is nasty.
I haven't played any of the fucking
right
stuff.
Not gonna lie, I kind of picked Joey as Smash.
No, she did not. She's lying to you guys.
I definitely did. Yes, and I can get Sam on here to verify if we need to.
Hey, I beat Sam a couple times, so I'm better than you.
That's not how it works, Joey.
Sam's.
I kicked your ass.
Sam, so I'm better than you.
Yeah, Sam's better than her. By proxy, I'm better than her.
Every aspect.
No, me and Sam are.
She plays a shit character who is a baby. You crayon eaters play Kirby. Play a character with actual fucking skill, and then we can talk.
I distinctly remember the first time we ever talked about Smash. I told you, play Little Mac, and you're like, damn, you must hate yourself. And I'm like,
the thing is, Little Mac has like actually no fucking recovery. Like he gets one shitty little jump, and that's it. Like if you get hit off the side, he can get edge guarded so easily. Like there is no
up there, but it's really fucking hard.
Got good
vertical. My up B is literally 2 or 3 times as much as Little Mac's up B.
His side B literally gives you can side B and then up B.
That's the one thing I will say about Kirby. Is decent. I am absolutely.
It's not the worst thing on the roster, but it's definitely not
recovery.
Good.
I can't play another
Little Mac's up B
recovery.
I don't know who this guy is.
Not as good. Not as good.
Little Mac is a boxer originating from the NES.
Punch Out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You've never played Punch Out?
Mike Tyson's Punch Out. All right.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, you've lost.
Really good game.
You gotta do it right. It's Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Oh, my bad. I don't have a wisp.
Look at Pa, I'm gonna whip your ass.
Dude, that's another problematic person, Mike Tyson. Back in the fucking day, dude, he was insane, dude.
He's a fucking monster, dude.
Mike Tyson is a fucking
damn straight.
I'm gonna eat your ear.
There was this one fucking story back in the day when
defense is impenetrable.
He used to be fucking coked out of his fucking mind that he tried to pay a zoo and a fucking zoo worker to fight a fucking gorilla.
Yeah, a gorilla. Silverback, actually.
A silverback. He was like, I'll pay you fucking this amount to fight that gorilla. And they were like, no, dude, you can't fucking do that.
I would have paid to watch that.
But nah, he'd have fucked you up.
I don't think so. Dude, Mike Tyson's a fucking monster. Like, in his prime, he was a monster.
Do you guys know Greta Van Fleet?
I'm a pretty good boxing fan. I know this.
Have you seen that video of the lead singer of Greta Van Fleet singing that one song that's like really popular, and he's like coked out as fuck?
He looks coked out as fuck.
It's so funny. He's
Coda saw them at Rockville and I saw the video and I'm like,
dude, yeah. In the video he's like and he's like fucking singing into the mic. It's so fucking funny, bro. If you look up, I can't remember what his name is, but if you look up his name and then like coked out, like it'll literally pop up.
See, but he's keeping true to the fucking
Jaw video. That's what it is.
The rock and roll stature and nature. The nature of rock and roll. He is the embodiment. Because he's keeping it original.
He's gotta be coked out.
This is true. Like, look at the classic rock and roll. Like, old time rock and roll. They used to do all sorts of shit. Like Molly Crew.
Dude,
Molly Crew is the worst.
For God's sakes, there's a lot of them that would stuff like tabs of acid under the damn band.
That's not
Jimi Hendrix.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's not it, is it?
I don't think so, no.
No, but I also
it might be, I don't remember.
Wait, hold on.
No, this isn't the...
That's not it.
I don't think that's the one I was thinking of. I don't fucking remember. I think he's like holding the mic.
Well, he's holding the mic in this one.
This is the one. Maybe it's the same video, I don't remember. This is definitely
the same thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's fucking tweaking. It's so funny. I don't know, there was a bunch... I remember when I saw it, like, I went into the suggested, and there was, like, a whole bunch that were exactly like it. Just different instances of him being, like, tweaked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, him and, like, the other bandmate are all brothers. Like, it's him and his twin, and then, like, their older brother, I think, and then like their neighbor. Like they all like grew up together. Kind of wild.
It's funny to think like when you compare them to Led Zeppelin and like all their fans are like, no, they're not Led Zeppelin. Blah, blah, blah.
They're very similar.
He sounds a lot like my
Robert
dad
Plant.
because he sounds so much like Robert Plant.
They are very similar.
It's similar. It's not a bad thing. Led Zeppelin's a great fucking band.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. I think it's a really unique sound, and you know, he probably was pretty inspired by Robert Plant, but you can't say his music isn't original. Like,
it
they definitely make their own shit and they do their own stuff. So, like, I really don't mind that much that he sounds like the guy from Led Zeppelin. Like, okay, like he sounds great. Like, I don't care.
Wait, so you're telling me the guy's name?
Like, we got our generation. So we have our generation's. We have our generation's Robert Plant. Like, sick. That doesn't make me mad.
Yo, when are we getting this generation's Ozzy Osbourne? Oh, dude, Ozzy, dude.
We need a crazy motherfucker up in here.
Well,
where's Ozzy at, bro?
They were saying
Crazy Train.
Dude, Ozzy is in a fucking wheelchair now. He can't walk anymore, dude. Ozzy's fucking reaching there, and it fucking hurts my fucking soul.
Okay, can we talk about my favorite video of all fucking time, where it's the one with Ozzy and Sharon, and he's like, somebody's been in my room and stole my beer out of my room. And she's like, who would do that? And he's like, and she goes, it was you. You're the beer thief. And he's just like...
He's like, what the fuck? Really? Oh, shit.
It's so fucking funny. I love that video so much.
Dude, Ozzy's a fucking
I gotta love
legend.
the Prince of Darkness.
He's doing his final show is... Dude.
Yeah.
And I can't even go. I've never seen Ozzy, and now I never will.
Wait, where is it?
He's doing his last show to Edinburgh.
It's in the UK, back to where they started.
bro.
Yeah,
I was looking at tickets
show.
to fly there, and it was about $1,500 there and back.
That's a bummer.
Per person.
Plus a ticket.
To watch it on TikTok.
For real.
Nah.
Ozzy's been a great fucking inspiration to me. He's like one of like the main people I look up to. Because he's a fucking legend.
Let's do
Not
it.
the most popular,
let's
but I love Mr. Crowley. It's my favorite.
Maze, let's do it. We're gonna become the next Ozzy Osbourne.
Which one of you is gonna snort the ants?
I'll do it. Oh,
let's do it, Maze. Let's fucking do it.
I'll bite the head of a fucking bat.
Bite the head of
the
a
coronavirus
bat,
again. Woo!
Got a problem, motherfucker. Come and try me.
Yeah.
There you go. Just keeping on the topic we've been talking about the whole time of like celebrities and shit. How do you feel about Suicide Boys' recent activities of like low key kind of like? Do you remember the thing they posted? They posted a picture with Drake, and then also just them like, I don't know, having expensive tickets and being kind of like more sellouts than they used to be.
I'm indifferent.
Yeah, Scrim doesn't fucking know anything about it.
Pretty much this whole beginning, I haven't known shit. Talking about celebrities I don't know nor care about. I'm just here, man.
I don't know. The thing with Suicide Boys, it's a hard thing to fucking decipher because I get it why the fans are mad because they started from fucking nowhere and they built themselves up. But that's why they're charging that much because they're at the place that they're at right now. Of course, if you want to make money, you got to find it someplace. But I mean, you got to have an extent to that because $200 for a fucking ticket up in the fucking nosebleeds, you're pushing a little.
That's a little ridiculous.
What? 200 for nosebleeds?
I don't think it was. Was it?
Even
was that
for
resale?
Like the top
or was
of the
that,
chain
like, actual?
Metallica?
Well, I don't know. That's what
paid like 70 for nosebleeds.
That's what my cousin told me because he's the one who bought the tickets when we went.
That's got to be resale.
No, yeah, I think that's resale because I've
got to be. There's no way it's not.
250 was the base like market price of the pit tickets that I bought before all the fees and shit. After the fees, they were like, I want to say it was like 320-ish, like because there's like a whole bunch of transfer fees, and then I also bought a parking pass in case I needed it. So split 4 ways, it was $320 a person.
Okay, so, but to be fair, some of that is Ticketmaster's fault. Ticketmaster's the fucking middleman that banks off of that shit.
And let's talk about that. Okay, let's break down Ticketmaster. Fuck scummy. Ticketmaster.
Real, it's literally the only one.
Yep.
It's a monopoly. They make their money.
And it sucks because it's like if I want to get tickets at all, I have like if you want to get those pit tickets, like a couple of my friends who wanted to go to Suicide Boys were literally unable to get pit tickets. Like they sold out. Like with the day they dropped, like not that long after they dropped, they sold out. And it's Ticketmaster is the only place you can go to get those fucking tickets like as soon as possible if you don't want to get actually fucked by scalpers who are gonna sell them for like twice as much as the original value. So you have to be there at like some inconvenient time on like it's like 11 a.m. on a fucking Tuesday when people are usually at work or school or like doing shit.
Yeah, dude.
And you have to sit there and you have to make sure all of your payment information is fucking ready to go. You have to like sit there, refresh the page, refresh, and then you go. And like if you have the email, you get like the pre-sale, like you do the whole thing. Like it's such a pain in the ass and it literally does not have to be like that.
Dude, that was me with the fucking merch that they kept dropping. I kept trying to buy shit, but every time I like immediately 10 in the morning, 10 in the morning, gonna be on the website, ready to go, sold out. I'm like, dude, come the fuck on.
And it's fucking $80 for a fucking t-shirt. It's like $120 for a sweatshirt. And you're like, what am I even paying for?
Yes, Joey.
Go ahead.
That's why I do really small bands that I want to see because not many people know them.
Shout out Wage War.
Shout out Wage War. Shout out Dayseeker. Shout out motherfucking ham sandwich.
You know ham sandwich? Damn.
He trying to cook a motherfucking ham sandwich.
Sandwich. You see the meme with the little one, the little kid, and he's like, "I'm fucking a bitch last night."
Yeah,
he was like,
I fucked a bitch last night though. Yeah, what was her name? I fucking love that kid, dude.
What was the name though?
Dude, that's a classic.
But anyway, shout out all the small bands.
Yeah,
oh man, we was talking about 2 different people.
Who are you talking about?
I was talking about a rapper by the name of Ham Sandwich. I didn't realize.
I know Ham Sandwich. Yes, I know Ham Sandwich. Yes.
I don't know what the fuck that
He's
is.
a little anime rapper who's kind of got a mean flow. Not gonna lie.
I need me a shotty and an itty bitty titty committee. Got the mini milk, fucking my titty and blow up my city. I'm serious.
Rapper Crim, hello.
Crim rap arc.
Yo, Crim, you want to get on my rap?
What?
You want to get on a rap with me? I have somebody making a beat.
Dude, speaking of that, dude, me and Loop were supposed to make a song months ago, dude, and I just never recorded my part.
Record your part, monkey. What are you doing?
I boofed FL Studio and I tried doing everything.
Yeah, I lost my.
I tried doing everything to like get the vocals down right, and like when I record it, it sounds like pure dog shit. So I just never got around to it. If I eventually, keep hanging out with the kid more, and maybe I can go over to his house and use his setup, it's a done deal. It's a done deal.
Hear me out.
Dude, there you go.
Colorado.
You have an old pair of like the AirPod, like the wired AirPods.
Yeah, I do.
Do that mic that's on there, and it's fairly decent.
Well, it's not the mic that's a fucking problem. It's the fucking FL Studio.
So
I don't
software?
know how to use it.
You don't know how to use fucking autotune?
No. Oh, I don't have autotune on mine, and I don't really want to use it too much.
So the topic that I was thinking about earlier today, it just kind of, I was thinking about. I started listening to last week's episode, which for everybody listening came out today, the day that we're recording.
Banger
and
episode.
We were talking. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. The only thing I didn't like is my audio quality is pretty horrible, which I'm assuming I switched to my computer mic for this episode. It's probably still pretty bad. It'll be fixed soon. Whenever the PC comes in, we've only been waiting for 15 episodes now. All good things come to those who wait. Probably your girl's broke. It happens. But anyways, we were talking about like younger us and like middle school and like being bullied and all that stuff. And I was thinking a good topic might be what's like one piece of advice or like some advice that you would give to middle school you. Like look at yourself as like a young jit and be like, yo, this is what you need to hear, bruh. Or maybe just like any advice you would give to maybe somebody younger. But it's a little bit of more of a serious think about it topic.
I already know it.
I didn't even think about it that much, honestly.
I kind of had a similar topic. I wrote down in one of mine being like, would you rather go to your future and talk to yourself in the future, or go to your past and talk to yourself in the past?
Ooh. Let's do both of these. I like those. Wait, I like these. Hold on.
Let's combine these topics.
What are you gonna say? You said you had one.
Oh, I would literally. So, like, how early in middle school? Like 6th grade?
I was thinking personally, like 7th, 8th grade. Like, what would you say to you who's like 12 or 13 years old? Because for me, that was like the hardest time in my life. Honestly, probably was like 12 or 13.
Okay, now I got to think about it.
We're about to get deep in this podcast.
Actually, yeah, hold on.
Just to switch up the vibes a little bit from all this pop culture bullshit we've been talking about.
Let's get a little personal. All right.
I'm about to get the most sentimental with y'all.
But like anything that really comes to your mind is fine with me.
Honestly, the YouTuber dream. I would tell myself, because I used to go around, and it's gonna sound a little cringe, but I used to go around in like middle school and like vlog on my little slide phone.
I remember you showed us. Yeah.
And I would tell myself, don't ever let nobody tell you otherwise that you're not gonna make it, and keep going, keep doing it, and eventually you'll pop off and then make it big. I would tell myself that and force myself to keep going. Not force myself, but give myself a little bit of more motivation to continue.
Yeah.
And I actually stopped doing it because people made fun of me for it.
That's the fucking worst.
So I would tell myself, fuck those people, keep going.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with that. I would also tell myself to keep going because back then I was doing shitty edits on my PS3 on the fucking what was it called? Share room? Yeah, dude. I was doing shitty edits on my PS4. Share Factory, yeah, dude. I was doing shitty fucking edits and videos on my fucking PS4, dude.
Yep.
I used to do fucking like Overwatch fucking funny moments back in the fucking day, dude. There was nothing fun about Overwatch. But I was doing what I could to fucking crank out a video. But I agree with that. That's a good fucking thing. I think for me, it's a little more deeper. Back then when I was a fucking kid, it used to be way harder on me. I mean, growing up, I was like the fucking like family therapist. Like literally everybody from my fucking family would come and talk to me about their problems, and I kind of have to mediate between family problems. So I think I would tell myself, that, you know, my thoughts and my feelings matter. Because back then I didn't think it fucking did, because being the middle child, I was just kind of excluded. Like the parents had their own child that they focused on, and as my parents told me, they said that they thought I didn't need the attention because I wasn't acting out. But I wasn't acting out because if I did, I got fucking beat.
It was all internal. It was internal.
So I just...
That's a common middle child problem.
Yep.
So
my best friend growing up was a middle child, and similar vibes.
It took a really big toll on me mentally and emotionally. But I tell myself, you know what, dude? Your feelings matter too. You matter. You know, throughout all this bullshit, you're going to be all right. That's what I would tell myself.
Yeah.
I think I'd be a happier person nowadays if I were able to do that.
Respectable.
On God.
Prim, do you want to go or should I?
I mean, it's not as deep as previous ones, but honestly, don't let your anger control yourself. I was an extremely angry child, constantly lashing out and just doing things for the hell of it. And honestly, if I didn't do some of the things I did, probably would have ended off a little better. Probably a little less concussions and scars. Really needed to control myself.
You into fights as a kid?
Plenty.
I was a passive one. I didn't care for that, you know?
I remember you telling us about your fight with Napalm.
I had one fight and backed that kid off. You know you fucked up when you got the chill kid who doesn't do shit.
I was not a fighter.
It took me a long time to get calmed down.
No, it shows a lot nowadays. I feel like there are some times where you could go off on somebody, but
I don't know. I feel like Krim puts up with a lot of fucking bullshit.
Does. He really fucking
does. Like, I'm surprised you don't crash out more often.
It's a good thing I've
having the responsibility you do, like, you know, you deal with a lot of annoying shit. Both in the podcast, with editing, and also just in the server. Honestly, mostly in the server, you do a lot. You do a lot for us.
I try to.
That's why we appreciate you. Shout out Crim Part 15. Okay.
That's why Crimson is literally the first one on my stop sign.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out
He's
Crim.
the first guy on the stop sign. He subbed to me.
This is why we show Crim a lot of fucking love, dude. This guy fucking deserves it.
Shout out to Crim.
Crim's the best. And not only does he do all this for us and for the server and for the podcast, but he's also just like a really good friend and really nice.
It really is.
And sometimes you'll get like a Discord notification. You're like, bro, what the fuck does somebody want from me right now? Why am I getting added? And then it's just like a DM from Crim, and he's like, hey, how's your day going? Or he'll be like, hey, hope your day is going good.
Yeah, dude, I fucking love that shit.
Crim's so fucking.
I'm at work.
So fucking nice, bro.
I'm at work starting out. I've been like, I don't want to fucking be here. Fuck this shit. And then Crim's like, hey man, hope you have a good day. And I'm like, hell yeah.
And even if I don't always respond, I always appreciate it.
And those are always the days I need to hear it.
Try to be there for everyone.
Everybody, I want to see your appreciation for Crim.
Leave it down in the fucking comments right fucking now. You
right
watching right now. You watching.
You
say
and you over there. Take off my pants.
Sorry, I'll return them.
Anyways,
leave a comment for Crim. Say shout out Crim or love Crim.
Say shout
Mention
out
Crim in the comments because he fucking deserves it.
We love you, Crimson.
All right, Sophie.
Okay, let's continue. So I'd say
younger Sophie.
What I would say to the 12 or 13
get off Tumblr.
Yeah, literally get off Tumblr. Seriously.
Stop cutting your hair.
No, that was fun. I don't regret that at all. My mom calls it my dark and twisty years. I would say chill the fuck out. Honestly, I would tell her to stop taking things personally, and I would say to trust yourself and to not be so self-critical about things. I would say everything back in the day, like I'd say the majority of my like unhappiness in life comes from being self-critical and from being like, oh, I could have done this better. And I'd say like middle school is like where I peaked in that. And I would just tell her to chill the fuck out. Not everything is a personal attack. I feel like I had a lot of problems with people that could have been avoided because I took things way too personally. And in the future, like, if she could just chill out a little bit, I understand, like, similar to Maze, like, everything's gonna just be okay. Like, it does get, like, a lot better. Like, it's gonna be super chill, and it's gonna be fine. That would be, like, the thing is, too, the annoying thing is, too, I know she probably wouldn't listen to me.
Oh, I know I wouldn't have listened to myself.
That's
I'd have told myself
thing.
to fuck right off.
I would have been like, shut the fuck up, you old bitch. But, yeah. To anybody who's 12 or 13, if they somehow manage to listen to this podcast, just chill out, okay? It's gonna be alright.
Fuck them kids.
Dude,
Whoa.
No, wait.
Yo, pause.
As in, like, those children
BOOFCAST
who are
is
making
canceled.
fun of you. Shut up! As meaning the kids who are making fun of you.
fuck them.
Fuck you. Do your
I'll be
own thing.
honest, dude.
Do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Except if you're a furry.
Just
If you're a
stop
fucking
worrying
furry.
about
If
other
you're a
people.
furry, you're
Dude,
no.
you know what I just fucking heard from my friend? She said that furries are now becoming Nazis. So now they're fucking.
I've heard about this.
They support Kanye.
Dude, they're like a fucking mix.
I saw a
Fucking
video about
furry,
this.
a furry and a fucking Nazi. Are you fucking shitting me, dude? This is why we need to bring back
No.
bullying.
A few moments later.
Speaking of what Sophie said about her being like, if I were to talk to myself back then, she'd probably tell me to fuck off. I think me as a kid would probably listen to me. I mean,
I think I would listen to me too.
For one, if kid me saw me right now, he'd be like, dude, you look fucking sick as fuck. I want to be like you when I grow up. But I think in reality, I just be gaslighting him because as hopeful as we're trying to be, and this just might be, and it's different for everybody, things did not get better for me. They got way worse. My kid and me was handling things at a fucking mid-tier level. I am on a downhill. I mean, now I'm learning how to deal with shit. So now I'm on a bit of an uphill, especially because of the gym. Gym's been fucking helping a lot in eating healthier.
Gym is so helpful, bro.
Gym, eating healthier, cutting down on alcohol, taking smoke breaks, all of it, even though it's bad for me and whatnot, it's slowly helping me recover from all the fucking shit that has gone on. And therapy. Therapy has helped me.
Yeah, I did start going to therapy recently, and I like
That's
it.
good.
I
That's
like
good.
I was honestly thinking about it, but I was like, I think I need to go. I'm kind of like iffy about it.
The main reason I did is because it's free through my school, because
mine's
I
free
pay
through
tuition.
my work. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, might as well take advantage while I'm here.
It honestly does not fucking hurt.
Mm-hmm.
They're the only thing
you can probably see somebody through your insurance.
You fucking benefit through all that shit, even though it might seem like a fucking like total bullshit. Sometimes it did feel like total bullshit to me, but
no.
I did
And
learn
one of
a
the
lot.
things that she said to me, like, and also I only have seen her one time since I started going, because the last time I was supposed to see her was a snow day, and I haven't rescheduled yet. But anyways, not the point. She said, like, she was telling me some shit, and like we were talking about stuff, and I literally was like, honestly, like I already kind of knew that, but hearing it from you, like, it makes it sink in, and I feel like now, like, I'm motivated to like actually do what I've been just thinking about doing for like 2 years now, like. And she was like, yeah, that's like honestly what a lot of people just need, is to hear it from somebody else. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's like it a lot of times, like, for me at least, I already know what the problem is, and I already kind of know what the solution is, but I just need her to like tell me to do it, honestly.
I went to therapy for over 1.5 years, but honestly, not to like humble brag or anything, I already knew what she was going to tell me.
No, yeah,
If she
that's
wanted
all.
a different answers, I could tell her whatever she wanted.
I felt the
And
same
that's what I'm
way.
saying.
Because
But
it
for
all,
me, it helps.
it boils down to emotional intelligence. Like, you gotta know what you're feeling and how you're feeling. And for me, a big thing is just talking to myself about whatever's going on inside of me. I've been doing that a fucking lot lately. Just self-reflecting and talking to myself, and it helps a lot. But I'm pretty sure it would help a greater amount hearing it from somebody else. But at the same time, I don't like talking to people about my feelings. Because, if it's a therapist, it's different.
For me, it's kind of like hard for me to articulate what I'm feeling because I don't like fully understand like the mix of them all. Like, if that makes sense.
I just don't want to worry.
The thing is, once you get into it, you start to understand it more.
I don't want to.
Like, once you start to talk about it, you start to understand it more, and it gets less scary. You know what I mean? Hello? And like I said, you already probably know what the issue is. We can hear you, Krim.
Okay. For some reason, it just like shit itself.
It happens.
Can you hear us?
We're good now.
Okay.
Yeah. If I were to fucking sit here and talk to somebody like one of you guys about everything that I've been thinking and feeling, I'm very assured that you guys would be very, like, worried. But that's the thing, I just don't want to fucking worry anybody. So I just try to deal with this shit on my own. And for the most part, I got it under control. Because I do a lot of self-reflecting.
I don't know. I don't think it's ever bad to talk.
I mean, it's not. It's not a bad thing to talk.
For me, I find I guess you could say it's not like a realization, but it's a
self-dawning.
No,
that's
like
the same thing.
Healing, self-healing in a sense.
Yeah,
I don't need it through like a therapy. I use it through God, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no.
That is my therapy.
I think there's room for both. I think your faith doesn't have to like be the only thing that carries you through. I think being able to understand your emotions and work through them on your own, and also just like talk through them with somebody is just.
Don't get me wrong.
Like I think it can just really help. I think you shouldn't diss it too much. I think you should give it a shot.
I'm not dissing it like at all because we do a thing called confession in the Catholic faith.
Yeah.
And
I understand.
Basically the same thing, but it's like instead of like talking through like how you're feeling, it's saying, "Oh, I did this wrong. I should repent and go through." You know, so that in itself is
sort of like
a therapy.
It's things to like let go of and be able to confess it, right?
And then be at peace with what you've done.
I think if Joey,
you got to get the weight of the chains off.
I think if Joey was both going to confession and therapy, I think he'd just start levitating. I'm gonna be honest.
Honestly,
I think confession.
Can you take me?
Exactly. He'd have fucking background music and everything.
I think it's wonderful and I think it's great, but I think there's also things that you can get from therapy that you cannot get from confession.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah, I think even if you don't go to therapy,
I'm about to be a powerhouse,
like one thing that I've always kind of thought for like a while, I don't even know when it kind of started, but I've thought like if you can understand yourself like fully, and if you can work through your own emotions and why you think them, and if you can figure out the root of like all of the shit that's going on that you're unhappy with, or all of your bad habits or bad like emotions and stuff, like if you can understand where they come from, if you can understand why the emotions are there, like you can work through yourself, you know what I mean? And sometimes you just need a little bit of perspective. Sometimes you just need a fucking sounding board that's not somebody that's not somebody who's gonna judge you for saying weird shit or being like, I'm thinking this thing about like people that are really close to me or like about this situation, and like they're completely removed from your life. Like there's something really fucking nice about that. Like I can talk about anything that's crossing my mind and she's not gonna tell anybody, like she's not gonna like know like anybody involved. Like it's just like sometimes it's nice to just say your thoughts and then she tells me something that I already know, but it's like it's validating, you know what I mean? It makes you just be like, okay, like I feel better about this because she just like completely, like I already knew it, but like it just feels better to know that like I was right, you know what I mean? Or to know that like this is something I need to work on, or maybe know that I was wrong, you know what I mean? Like it's just really nice sometimes. And it's like you don't have to go every single week. You could go once a month. You could go every 2 weeks. Like you could go.
That's what I used to do.
As often or as not often as you would like. Like I think it's worth it to just give it a shot.
Yeah, but like I said, it doesn't fucking hurt. Literally, you only benefit from it.
Yeah,
you
literally
only benefit. Yeah, no.
But it's also important to find somebody you like too.
Yeah, like that's true.
Like I probably went through like I did the BetterHelp thing. That was horrible. Literally horrible.
Yeah. Fucking
the one guy I had Discord notifications through our entire session, like the entire time. Bloop 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 bloop. I was like, bro.
When I was going through,
I was too anxious to tell him about it.
When I was going through that shit, the first fucking therapist that I had, it was online, and every time I would talk to her, she'd be like,
"Yeah, all of them were online for me."
She'd just be like, "Well, I don't know what I can do to help you. Honestly, it's all kind of on yourself. I don't know what I can say.
Like
you just kind of have to do your best and figure it out." And I was like, "What the fuck are you here then for?" Mm-hmm. But when I went to my second therapist, it was an in-person thing. It's always better in person. When I went to her and I started talking to her and like face to face and getting all this shit, like it really fucking hit me and it really changed.
There's like a connection you can get in person that you can't really get online. The only person I've ever liked is this lady at my school. Like she's the only, like I went when I was 13 one time to like some random lady, and then I went to a shit ton like of online therapists, and this one lady at the school is the only person that I've actually liked, and it's the only time that it's actually helped.
Yeah, it's very different talking to somebody through a fucking screen than just actually seeing them and be able to like talk to them in person. It's way fucking better.
That's real.
How it was for me is I had to do it off a screen, and honestly, I feel like it was just kind of whack. So I'd go in there for 15 minutes, talk to her on a computer, and then we just
only 15
end the session. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
that's what we got.
Yeah. That's not how it should be.
I would go there for like once every 2 weeks, talk for 15 minutes after having went through an hour-long waiting room.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, you made me piss in a cup just to make sure I'm taking meds, and
that's another thing.
15 minutes. Like, what the fuck?
That's another thing that I feel like I'd get diagnosed with stupid shit, and then
they diagnosed me with ADHD and I have to take pills.
You don't have to take pills for anything. You're an adult and you can choose what you do and don't want to take. Even if you have some crazy shit, you don't have to take anything you don't want to take.
Yeah, like when I
went there to help.
It's completely up to you. They're not going to force you to do anything. And a good therapist should never pressure you to take meds.
Oh, yeah. It's always left as an option.
Don't want to.
Yeah, they always leave it as an option. When I first started going and I talked to a psychiatrist and a therapist, they diagnosed me with acute schizophrenia, anxiety, and what's it called? Something depression. Clinical depression. And they put me on antidepressants, and I was taking those for a while, but when I started to come off of them, it was such a fucking horrible feeling. I'd get brain shocks.
Yeah, literally.
So fucking bad that it would, like, I'd get that shock in my brain, go all through my body, and then one time when I stopped trying to leave off of them and stop taking them, it kicked down to my fucking leg. Like, I just was randomly walking at work, and my leg just kicked out because I had a brain shock, and I was like, this is not fucking good for me. So I had to start taking them again and then slowly stop taking them instead of just trying to cold turkey. Yeah. Because I always cold turkey everything once I promise off of it. But
yep, me too.
That was not the fucking
antidepressants are the kind of things that will fuck up.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, why would I take a pill to find my happiness when I could find happiness?
I talked to the lady I see about like meds and about diagnosis for things because I told her like I don't have any diagnosis for anything. But, like, I have some suspicions, and, like, I kind of just want to know. And she's like, you can know. She's like, and you can take meds. She's like, but the meds only treat the symptoms. And then the meds come with their own symptoms. So we need to fix what's going on before we really think about that. Like, we need to look at what's going on. And she's like, I'm not saying it's bad, and I'm not saying that you can't. She's like, and I'm not saying I'm not going to diagnose you or anything, but like I'm just saying that's not gonna fix anything. Just having a diagnosis or just having meds is never gonna just fix it. And I really appreciate that take from her. Like I feel like I don't know, it's kind of a realistic view because
it'll at least put you on the right path.
If you need help with symptoms for things, I think medication is great. But I kind of, like, I didn't really think of it before. I was like, I kind of like that idea of, like, yeah, it's true. Like, it doesn't truly fix the problem. Like, it is just kind of helping manage.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like you have to consider for yourself what you want to do and what you should do. So it's like it's completely an individual thing whether you should or shouldn't, and your therapist shouldn't tell you like, oh, you have to take meds. Like they're never gonna tell
Right.
you have to take antidepressants. Like you don't have to do anything. Like how old are you, Joey? You're like 21 years
21,
old. Nobody
yeah.
can tell you what you can or can't do, even your parents. Like you are legally fully an adult. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You do not have to take antidepressants if you don't want to. They can recommend it. They can say you qualify for it, but you don't have to. Like, and I don't think you need to. Like, you can just say, "Hey, that's not something I'm interested in. Thank you, no thank you." And I want to work through this in other ways, like through talking and through like other shit and through God. Like, you don't have to. You know what I mean?
I'm very glad I didn't take those fucking medicines that they said because of my schizophrenia, my anxiety, my ADHD, that they like recommended all these medicines. But I was like, no, I don't want to take that many pills, and I just don't want to fuck with that in general. I just took those antidepressants because at the time I thought I really didn't need them. But some curiosity in me is like, what if I did take those? Like, how would I be like today? But
yeah,
I'll never know,
I think it's
I'm okay with that.
That's like the whole thing you have to go through. Like I feel like everybody's gonna have to go through that process of like figuring out like, okay, I'm gonna take these, I'm not gonna take these, like I'm gonna wean off these, I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do. Like everybody's got their own shit going on. So like some people really do need the meds, and for some people it really, really helps, and that's like a huge part of their like management of their shit, and that's amazing. But I feel like a lot of times they just say, okay, here, take these, like you'll be fine. Right, and it like there's a lot of cases where you really could, you know, do some other stuff and like fix. Maybe it helps temporarily, but yeah, it's not gonna permanently.
There's stuff outside of medicine that can help you.
Yeah,
it's not always just coming down to fucking science. There's a lot of things outside of science that genuinely can't help you.
Literally, just go outside and get some sun.
Taking a fucking walk and going outside.
Get some vitamin D.
Touching fucking grass, letting the sun fucking hit you. Dude, that is a great fucking feeling on its own.
Dude, when I got back,
when summer comes around, I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be touching grass.
Dude, when I got back, I felt so homesick. I think it was just because I didn't feel the sun. And when I got back, I sat out my porch for an hour, just soaking sun, and I felt so much
Joey,
better.
do you understand why I get so seasonally depressed?
Yes,
imagine that for literally 6 or 7 months straight. I'm fighting for my life up here. No vitamin D to be had.
Hey, I don't think we're helping.
Oh, I was gonna say this earlier, but I didn't. Sorry, I've been yapping a lot tonight. But,
that's all right.
Fine, it makes it easier for me.
No,
yeah, right. This is your gift, Krim. Your gift is my long yap sessions where you don't have to cut at all for like 4 minutes.
I know, it's so nice.
And what do you mean 4?
That's definitely 20. This has definitely been 20 minutes.
Although,
there's no way it
hasn't. I keep forgetting I'm actually in this, and I keep like trying to move my hands to cut. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm not editing.
The muscle memory.
Yeah, it happens. All right, what were you gonna say, Soph?
Yeah, I don't know where I heard it or like when I picked it up, but it was like at some point I heard somebody or somewhere I read like something about when you're feeling anxious, like you try to be in the moment. And like you hear that thing about like, oh, like what's like 5 things you can see, like 4 things you can touch, or like whatever the fucking thing is. Mm-hmm. And honestly, it sounds like dumb as fuck, but I don't do the like things you can see or touch or smell. Like it's really helpful for some people, but not me. But just like trying to be in the moment for like all things, good things and bad things, has actually helped me with like, I don't know, like anxiety, like just my day going smoothly, like just like chilling. Honestly, just like anxiety, like about things. Like you just be like, okay, right now I am doing this and I need to just worry about this or like if I'm at school and I'm worried about like work later or whatever, like, okay, right now I need to study this or I need to lock into lecture or like whatever the fuck. And then I worry about this thing when it comes. And that's honestly helped me a lot because there's no amount of worrying that can really help me prepare for anything.
Yeah.
Like, worrying is just a waste of time and energy. And I feel like that's made me a lot happier. And I wish I learned it a bit sooner, because I've spent so much time in, like, this goes back to the, like, advice you'd give your younger self. Like, if I could talk to high school Sophie, I'd be like, dude, just chill out about, like, the college, like, the future, the planning, the career. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, chill, bro. Like, it's fine. Like, I still don't know. But now, like, I understand that it's okay. Like, you don't have to know. Like, you're just gonna go and get whatever fucking job you can get, because Lord knows you're not gonna get the job you probably want to get, and you just fucking figure it out as you go. Like, it's so chill. Like, it's not that deep. And it is to an extent, but, like, why would you live your life worrying and trying to plan just for the plan to go wrong, when I could just worry about, okay, right now, all I know, honestly, to be honest with everybody, all I know right now is I need to finish school, lock in, finish school, try to save as much money as possible while I'm doing that, and then I am absolutely free to do whatever the fuck I want. And what I want to do is move down to Boston with my boyfriend. That's the whole plan. And I don't need to know what I'm going to do for a career. I don't need to know, like, when I'm going to travel, or when I'm going to do this, or when I'm going to do that. Like, that's all I know. Like, I got a basic skeleton of an outline of a plan, and that's all I need. Like, just live in the moment and lock in.
That's all you can fucking do. Worrying about the future is a huge waste of time, I agree. I used to worry about that shit all the fucking time, especially with, like, relationships and stuff. I used to be so worried about, like, you know, when am I going to be with somebody? When am I going to have kids? When am I going to do this and that? But, like, that's a huge fucking waste of time. Just trying to be worried about shit that hasn't even happened yet. That might not even happen ever. It's just a huge waste of time, man. And if it does come to happen, you end up worrying about that thing twice.
When it happens. Exactly.
And it's like, what the fuck? Like, you were prepared. Yeah. Sure, you thought about it. You were worried. But now you're actually going through it. Now you actually have to worry about it. It's just a huge fucking waste.
Because the only thing you can really do is make sure you're happy, like, in the moment.
Exactly.
You can't prepare for it.
Just trying to come to your senses, notice where you're at, who you're with, what you're doing. That's all you fucking need. Just worry about you being happy in the fucking moment. Where you're at. I do that a lot of the fucking time, especially at work, because at work is where I get a lot of my darkest and deepest thoughts. Yeah, especially with
real. That's so real.
With the ex that I've been, you know, vigorously trying to get over the past fucking 6 months. At work is where it hits the fucking hardest, and that's where I'm like, okay, you know what, dude, you're fucking fine. You gotta go do this. You gotta go lock in. You gotta get this shit done. Get your 8 hours. Just fucking relax. I literally tell myself, just literally fucking calm down, dude. What the fuck are you worrying about? She's not here anymore, not a part of your life. Just relax. What you're doing right now, you got your friends, you got your career, you got everything, your hobbies, you got the gym. What you have now is enough. Stop fucking worrying about what's going to happen in the future and what happened back then. Focus on now. Honestly, it has fixed everything for me. That's why I am the way that I am now.
Yeah, I agree with that. That helped me get over my breakup as well, like a few years ago, when it was, for everybody who doesn't know, it was super awful and, like, a horrible relationship. And when that happened, that was, like, a big thing that helped. Like, just like, okay, like, I can worry about, like, what she's gonna do or what she's gonna say, but, like, all I can really worry about is right now. And right now I'm happy. Right now I have these core friends. I have my family. That's all you got. That's all you need.
Sophie.
Fuck all of you, honestly.
I've been nice to Sophie all fucking month. Fuck you.
Month? Are you kidding me? It's only day 12. Are you okay, Joey?
I needed to hear all of that.
Now, I will say
gang.
Don't know if Coda actually remembers this, but I'm not like a super anxious person, but I remember one day I just had it really bad. I had just found out my grandma was going into shock. She was potentially going to lose her life, and I remember first person I thought about was Coda. She knows what to do in this situation. I'm going to talk to her. She can kind of help calm me down. because I knew I was gonna freak the fuck out if I didn't talk to somebody. And she helped calm me down, kind of get me back to ground level. Because honestly, if I hadn't, I probably would have broke something, whether it have been myself or somebody else. But as much as I remember it, I don't know if everyone else would. But I know it's a very important part of my memory.
Yeah, I know you told me about that before. And that's
Coda
why
is that rock for a lot of people. Sorry.
Coda's a legend, dude. Joey's a very fucking lucky man.
Yeah,
Can't
seriously.
always expect her to respond to a message, but when it matters, she's a...
No, continue what you're saying, Maze. Sorry.
Coda's a fucking homie. Oh, look
Did
who
we just
fucking
blur?
showed
Speak
up.
of the devil.
What was that?
Devil.
What was
Holy
that?
shit. Coda.
Are you guys
Hi.
still podcasting?
Surprise.
Was that
Maybe.
witchcraft? Was that actual witchcraft? Oh my god, Coda.
Are you guys still
hello?
podcasting?
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
What's
Getting a
up?
little
No,
emotional.
say what
We-
you're
You're
gonna
good.
say.
We were talking about you.
No, I just came in. I just came in to see if Joey was sleeping in his chair because I know he has to be up. So.
No, we'll wrap up here soon.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. This
woman,
is an order from
Joey's
the
the
president.
luckiest
You'll need
man
to
on
wrap it up.
Coda, we were just talking about you. We were saying that Joey's the luckiest man ever for having you in his life.
What?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
We were glazing you.
We were glazing you for a little bit, I'm gonna be honest.
I had
you
one
guys.
other thing, but I'll say it in a second. I love you, Coda.
One other thing. That's my wife. Okay, bye.
That's
Love
my
you guys.
wife. I love you.
Love
Bye-bye.
you. Bye bye.
Speak
No.
of the fucking devil, Joey. Holy
That was
shit.
actually insane timing. That was
She's
crazy.
got like witchcraft or fucking mind control or something.
I wanted to add on to what Krim said is Coda was that rock for me in a very hard time in my life. The same shitty relationship that I was talking about earlier. So Coda came up to visit before she was with Joey or met Joey. She came up to visit for Christmas. She was literally here. I think she got here. I want to say it was on Christmas or like some shit like that, or Christmas Eve, some shit. She was here. And I was in that relationship, and Coda was the first person to like look me in the eyes and say, this is not okay, and that this is not healthy, and that this is fucked up, and you guys need to break up. And she literally just said it basically exactly like that. And like, I was mad, but it was Dakota, so I was like, what can I do? Like, I believe her. Like, she wouldn't lie to me. She wouldn't bullshit me. So, like, I have to believe her, and I have to know that what she's... Because, like, she is that person. Like, I believe her. And that was the first moment where I realized, like, yeah, this is actually fucked up. And it still took me a little while after that, but, like, I always credit Kodo with being, like, the first person to, like, tell me to my face, like, the truth of the matter. And... that's why she's an amazing person, and that's why Joey is so incredibly lucky.
Joey's the luckiest man.
Because Coda would never bullshit.
She really never fucking does.
She's been real since day one. I can never think of a day where Coda bullshitted me about anything. Except for, like, rage baiting me, maybe.
Nah, no, dude. Sophie, if I fucking knew you back then, I would have fucking punched you through the fucking monitor or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably fair. I was really annoying back in the day, not gonna lie. That's why I would tell myself to chill out. Like, stop trying to get all the attention, bro. Just chill out, shut up.
I mean, that's why I'm so fucking calm now about everything. Just because I've learned
that goes
to
back
just
to my...
relax.
Yeah.
Just learn to take things. Even if they're not about me, I learn to take things and then just give my piece. But that's all I can fucking give.
On jaw.
But, honestly, we didn't get to the future part. Maybe we'll talk about that a separate time, but I think now is a good time to conclude things.
Yeah.
This episode.
This is such a wild episode because we went from like the goofiest like celebrity like pop culture bullshit, and then we
really
took a tiny little break, and then we were like, the most deep shit you've ever heard.
Sayonara, Jits. Thank you for listening to this episode. We love all you guys. We appreciate you guys.
Have a good week.
Not. And again, for old time's sake, for new time's sake, Oh, you barely heard the fucking click. Yeah, nut. Okay. But other besides that, thank you once again, Crimson, for being here and for editing.
Thank you, Crim. Shout out Crim.
For being able to tolerate what you have to listen to and go through and then putting it out.
I'm fucking hungry.
There you go.
All that emotion tied out.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Episode 15. Thank you. We'll see you guys on the fucking next one.